What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Chuds BBQ. My name is Bradley Robinson, and today I'm going to show you how I made this. Steak, eggs, home fries, coffee. The perfect meal to start off your father's perfect Father's Day. Coming up. Father's Day is a week away, folks, and if the dad in your life is anything like me, he's going to want to spend that day sitting next to a fire, cooking up a big heap of barbecue. And we don't want to take that away from him by planning a fancy dinner or something like that, so my suggestion to you is start his day off right with a beautiful, meaty breakfast with a piping hot cup of coffee. But when it comes to breakfast for Father's Day, there's only really one thing that comes to mind, and that is steak and eggs. That's right, folks, today we're making a beautiful plate of steak and eggs, and it is going to be delicious. This is a steak. A beautiful New York strip. My father's personal favorite steak. I got this from Porter Road. So this thing is dry aged and it's got some lovely marbling to it. Beautiful fat cap and perfect for a steak and eggs. But you could use whatever you want. Hangers work great. Filet would be nice. Ribeye is good. I think the strip is a perfect choice because it's not too heavy first thing in the morning. So we're just gonna get this thing seasoned up with some kosher salt. Oh yeah, don't forget the sides, folks. Come on. As well as some 16 mesh black pepper. On sale now at chudsbbq.com. Get the official black pepper of Chuds BBQ, as well as a little bit of granulated garlic. Into the fridge we go while we get everything else ready. When it comes to making a fancy pants breakfast, it can be a lot of work. You just woke up, you're real sleepy, haven't had your coffee yet. So in this video, I'm gonna give you several tips to help speed up your breakfast prep and make life a little easier, including my favorite tip for speeding up your morning routine, Cimeter Coffee, who's sponsoring this video. You've seen me talk about and use Cimeter Coffee in many of my other videos, ones that they're not even sponsoring, because I genuinely love this stuff. This is a great product. If you're unfamiliar, they're these cute little capsules full of freshly brewed coffee that was flash frozen at incredibly cold temperatures to really lock in the flavor, and they ship right to your door frozen. Then you pop them in your freezer, and anytime you want a cup of coffee, you pull out this little coffee nugget, pour some hot water on, and you've instantly got an amazing cup of coffee. It's definitely the fastest method I've come across for making a cup of coffee, and it's genuinely very tasty. They've got a whole bunch of different flavors depending on what kind of roast you like, and whether you like hot coffee, cold coffee, lattes, you name it, it's perfect for that. You can easily replace the water with milk. You can also let this thaw down a little bit and make yourself a super quick and easy iced coffee. That's what I usually do in the morning. And it works itself out to $2 for a cup of coffee. So if you normally grab a coffee on the way into work, this is a very efficient way to go about doing it. It's so simple. Open it up. In it goes. Hot water right on top. Beautiful cup of coffee in seconds. I'm telling you, folks, you definitely gotta check this out. So if you want to give Cimeter Coffee a try, click on my link in the description box of this video, where using my link and my code, you can get 40% off your first order plus free shipping. That's right, folks, for a very limited time, you can get 40% off your first order plus free shipping using my link and my code. Highly recommend it. It is a major time saver in this household. Thank you, Cimeter. Let's make some home fries. Got myself some russet potatoes that I have peeled and cut up into quarters. And now, using a little trick I saw Chef John do, I'm gonna pop these in my microwave until they are nice and tender. This is another great little tip to help save some time in the morning, because they're gonna cook in about 5 minutes in that microwave, as opposed to getting a whole pot out and boiling them or steaming them or baking them or something like that. 5 minutes later, these are probing nice and tender. Pop them in the freezer for just a few minutes so we can slice them up without losing our structural integrity. So now I'm gonna go through and chop these up the rest of the way for the perfect sized home fry. I think this might be the only time I ever cook something in a microwave on this channel. Anywho, back into the freezer these goes while we wait for those coals to catch. Into our carbon steel pan here, we're gonna go in with some Wagyu beef tallow. Oops, because what doesn't sound good about some Wagyu beef tallow fried up home fries, am I right, folks? And then, in with our taters. It's at this time we can season these up with some kosher salt, some 16 mesh black pepper, on sale now at chudsbbq.com, and a nice healthy amount of some granulated garlic, and for Chef John, a little pinch of cayenne. And we're just gonna cook these until they are nice and golden brown and looking absolutely fantastic. And after just a few minutes, that's what we're left with, folks. Some beautiful golden brown home fries coming off the pit. Next up, On we go with our steak. Easy peasy, keep flipping it, get that nice crust, folks. You know the drill, we're just cooking a steak here. Nothing fancy going on. Ooh. There's just something about grilling a steak first thing in the morning, folks, even though it's clearly nighttime right now. Steak came off the pit with an internal temperature of about 125 degrees, but we need to let that rest for about 10 minutes, which gives us just enough time to get our eggs cooking. Big noble butter in. And in we go with our beautiful eggs. We're gonna let these cook nice and gently, kind of going on and off the heat, just to make sure nothing cooks too quickly. Make sure none of these edges burn up or anything like that. Looking good, but we're going over easy today, so, boop. Yeah, that was a pretty aggressive amount of butter. Not mad about it though. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Beautiful medium rare on there. I mean, come on folks. Does that not look like the perfect way to start a Sunday? Oops. Oh. Mmm. Boop. Boop. Beautiful looking eggs, folks. Some flaky salt, a bit of parsley for color. Dice up some chives, put on these eggs, and of course, a little bit of spicy ketchup on the side. Nothing wrong with a little hot sauce with your eggs. I tell you what. I mean, what else do I need to say, folks? Is this not the perfect way to wake up your father, husband, baby daddy, whatever you got going on? We got some beautiful, over easy eggs, a perfectly cooked, dry-aged New York strip steak, some absolutely fantastic looking home fried potatoes, a little bit of Whataburger spicy ketchup, hashtag not sponsored, and of course, a piping hot cup of coffee. I think it's time to dive in. I should probably season these eggs at some point here. A little bit of S and a little bit of P. There we go. Now we're ready to dive in. Boop. Gotta love it. Grab ourselves a little steak and a little eggs. Don't mind if I do. Oh, that is lovely. Beautifully cooked steak, some lovely eggs. Everything is nicely seasoned. And this is the best part about steak and eggs. You get to dip your steak in that lovely egg yolk. Oh, so good. It may just seem like a little garnish, that little hot sauce and chive on top, but I'm telling you, that acidity and that freshness, really ties it all together. I gotta say, I'm liking these breakfast videos, folks. I just never really put the time in for a quality breakfast, but so good. Let's see how these came out. Oh, so crispy. Oh, that's really good. That home fry recipe is definitely sticking around. That little microwave trick makes it so quick and easy, and they're really tasty. Definitely went pretty heavy on that cayenne, and I'm not mad about it. Oh, I forgot the toast. Oh well. Don't need it. This is all I need for breakfast. These eggs definitely got a little more cooked than I was anticipating. That's because they had to sit in the pan for a minute while I got this shot set up and did the intro and whatnot, but still really good. I do love a good over easy egg, you know. There's something so like classic diner about it. I wish I had a classic diner around here that would serve steaks like this. Tell you what. This is my job, eating breakfast at 10 o'clock at night. Not gonna lie though, this really is a perfect brinner. You know, usually I'm not a fan of the New York strip. If given the option, I'll take pretty much any other steak, but this one's hitting right. Probably because it's dry aged. And I really wish my dad didn't live 3,000 miles away, because I would love to have him in this video and cook this for him on Father's Day. But at the same time, I don't really want to share any of this, so I'm just gonna keep on eating. And really, when you think about it, this comes together pretty quick. Coffee, instant. The steak took, what, 5 minutes? Eggs, another 5. Potatoes is what took the longest. And we had a major shortcut in there by microwaving them first. So definitely doable, folks. If I didn't have this pesky camera in front of me, I could have put this together in like 30 minutes. But without further ado, I think it's time for the official taste test. There you go, buddy. All right, y'all, and that is it. That is how to make some absolutely amazing steak and eggs. Could not be simpler, but really is worth giving a shot if you haven't done it anytime recently. And it really is a perfect way to start off your weekend and makes for a great breakfast in bed. But all that being said, if you enjoyed this video, let me know by hitting that subscribe button and dropping a like on this video. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you want to see me cook next. Big shout out to all the Patreon members. Thank you for supporting Team Chud and allowing me to keep making all these videos. And until the next time I see you, please go cook something outside. Peace.